Good morning and welcome to Worthington Home. I'm Chris. Well, this is a bit of a milestone for me because I just had my last ever orthopedic appointment for my leg that I broke in June 2023, and I am done. My x-rays look good, my leg works, I can walk. I still have some lingering cartilage deterioration in my knee, so I'm gonna go to physical therapy a couple of times just for some pointers of some exercises I can do at home to build up my quad, blah, blah, blah. But the best thing is, I am done. Yay! So anyway, of course, I'm going to celebrate by going to the nearby Goodwill. I'm in Rocky Hill, so we're going to see what this Goodwill might have for me today. Fingers crossed, I'm in a celebratory mood. Maybe the Goodwill gods will provide some celebratory goods. We shall see. I thought it might be interesting to check out this fake Prada bag that has a plastic edge and very cheap piping around the leather, and it is separating on the side. This lamp is kind of cool. I really like the design on this, and it looks like it might have an original shade. I'm finding a stack of copper molds over here, or copper toned molds, I suppose I should call them. There's quite a few, and I'm trying to decide which ones might be worth picking up. I haven't had these on my eBay store before, but maybe it's time to give them a shot. These are pretty silver plate goblets. $3.99 each is more than I want to pay. And check out this old box. It's a cake decorating kit. I'd pick it up just for the box if the box were in better shape. This is a cool old lamp lighting fixture for the ceiling. We had these kinds of lighting fixtures when I was a kid. This one's really neat. They want $4.99 for this. Here we have the basket section. I continue to be on the hunt for a basket for my bedroom to put dog toys in. This one is not quite meeting my needs. And a lot of these are on the cheap side, so I'll keep looking, but it's interesting to check out their inventory. That little guy's kind of cute. Yep, this one's good, but too shallow and breaking. These mugs are pretty for 99 cents, Royal Norfolk. I'm not gonna pick them up. I was hoping they were Villeroy and Bach. This is an interesting little teapot set. $7.99 is quite a bit for it. It's false craft. This is adorable. You know I love shamrocks on just about anything. This was made by Nantucket, $3.99. This is interesting. Spongeware's been doing pretty well on my store. Casco pottery, $1.99. This is a cute little set of Mikasa teacups and saucers, and they are not a bad price, but I'm not sure that I feel like storing them. That's really just what it comes down to, actually. $4.99. I'll have to think about these. However, these plates are fabulous. They have what I think is a crane on them. $4.99 for this little stack of plates. These are Empire ware made in England. They have such a great color. This is a huge round platter. It's got this great old hearthside scene on it. It looks like Old Curiosity Shop, but it's not. This is Colonial Homestead. They want $4.99 for this piece. We have the same Tupperware glasses, but ours are in a mustard yellow color and slightly bigger. If there were 4 of these, I would be tempted to pick them up, but for 3, I'm gonna leave them here. This is a really beautiful plate. I love the Asian theme on this. Lavino, Italy. I couldn't find any comps on this, and it's $5.99, so not sure. Here we have a little Delft shoe. Very cute, $1.99. This is an interesting bowl for $2.99, but it's really pretty scratched up. And this is a little Teleflora piece. I've been really thinking about this little wall plaque. It's so retro. It has a fun look, but this is supposed to be part of a pair, and its friend is missing. I think I'm not gonna do a singleton. Check out this cow. This cow has a lot of interesting details happening and a kind of a pensive look. $3.99 for this piece. This is also kind of cool. I am not familiar with this artist, but it has a great look and the frame kind of suits it. This is also really interesting. It has like such a textured feel. Ooh, and a little spider in the back. Oh God, put it down, put it down. These bowls are pretty. They have a hand-painted look, but also a lot of staining on them. Dixie Dogwood. They're very pretty. I wish they were in better condition. But what do we have on the bottom shelf? These are really nice. These chairs are kind of pretty and kind of classic. I don't think they're very old, but there are 4 of them, so they could be of use to someone in their home decorating. I'm just checking out some of the other pieces. I like the fabric on this chair. And there are lots of very dusty fake plants today. These suitcases would be interesting, but they're not in good shape. $39.99 as is. Specifically, they don't zipper and they look like they've been mangled by angry monsters. This riding cap is awesome. Didn't expect to see a velvet riding cap at Goodwill today. $4.99 for this. I love the little bow in the back. And I'm trying to look inside to see who made this little piece. Somerset Hunt cap. This is definitely an option. You can see all the bins are out, and when I look at the top, the inside and the top row, they're pretty well empty because the employees have been busy getting these pieces out on the shelves. My question is, what's in the second and third rows of bins? The Lion in the Living Room, How House Cats Tamed Us and Took Over the World. My cats definitely have read this book. Well, I just bought the whole place. I cannot believe how much I purchased. I was there at the exact right time. Oh my gosh, timing is everything when you're thrifting. There were tons of bins out and they were putting things on the shelves, and the employees were so nice. They didn't mind if I looked through the bins. So I grabbed out a lot of stuff that never saw the light of day. They went from the back room to the bins to my little cart. So wow, that was successful. I spent a little bit, but I like what I bought and I can't wait to show you. Let's head home. Well, I've been home for about an hour now. I had a few people coming to pick up some stuff from the estate sale because they couldn't come on Saturday, and being that it was the holiday weekend, I totally understood that. So I might have one more person. If that happens, we will get some barking and interruption, but I have a feeling this person might not show up. I hope I'm wrong because I want everyone to get the things that they want to have. But yeah, I just have a feeling. We'll find out. Anyway, what a successful day at Goodwill in Rocky Hill. so successful. I cannot wait to show you what I got. And we were gonna start with this bad boy right here next to me. So this is so awesome. It's very heavy. And it's this great, I guess this is like a big planter. It's so cool. I love it. And I would love to put plants in this, but of course you know that I won't. Instead, I'll just use it for decorative purposes. I'm not sure what exactly I'm gonna put in here, but I loved it. And I thought it had kind of a cool fall vibe. And certainly it has that toll painted look that I love. And I'm so excited to get this. So it was really interesting because I found this in somebody's carriage, and the carriage was parked next to the dressing room. So I actually, like a crazy person, called out to the person in the dressing room. I literally said this, you ready for it? I said, excuse me, person in the dressing room, is this your cart out here with the box with the flowers on it? And she said, nope, that's not mine. She said, I was talking to the person whose cart that was, and she decided not to get the things in her cart, and she just walked out of the store. So I thought, oh, maybe this is my person. I'm gonna go check. Nope, I was wrong. That was my neighbor's daughter. She has a lot of tattoos. Not that there's anything wrong with tattoos, but at some point you've got to say, ouch, right? What do I know? I'm a crazy old lady. So anyway, yeah, so it was, that person had abandoned their cart. I had confirmation of that. It wasn't the person in the dressing room. I was good. And I have to say the cart did look abandoned. So I took this out of the cart with the information that it was okay to do that. I would never just take something out of a cart randomly. That's horrible. But knowing it wasn't the dressing person, that the dressing person saw that the person decided not to get things and left, I felt okay doing it. And even as I was cashing out, I was just kind of looking around to see, is anybody looking for anything? Because I would have in a heartbeat said, here you go. I want zero drama in my life, especially at Goodwill. So anyway, that crazy story aside, I really like this piece. I think this is going to be an awesome addition. It might even end up living on the windowsill of my dining room because Destructo cats can't hurt this, I don't think. It would also look pretty on top of the hutch in the kitchen. So I'll play around with it and I will find a good spot for it for sure. The rest of my haul, I'm gonna show you in no particular order. I'm just gonna reach for things as I can. And I'll start with this little plate, which is so pretty. I don't often pick up these kinds of plates because they're really easily found and they don't go flying off the shelves, but I did love the handles on this. Especially, I thought the colors were really pretty, and I really liked, this is Lefton, and I liked that the original Lefton tag was even still on it. So for that reason, I did decide to pop on this piece. It's Lefton China, hand painted. I paid $2.99 for this, and it will be going on my eBay store. I also picked up this really interesting spongeware plate. This is in a nice blue color. It looks like kind of a starburst pattern. This says Casco Pottery on it, but then it's also signed by the artist. So I don't know if this is a studio artist piece or if this was a specific artist from that company. I'm not really sure how this works. I have not done any research, but I thought it was pretty and only $1.99. I grabbed this very large, very dirty plate. This guy is really big. Look at it compared to the size of my head. It's quite large, but it's got a great scene on it. And at first I thought it was Old Curiosity Shop because it has that same look about it. But then I examined the scene more closely and it has such a distinctive kind of colonial look, much more sort of hearthside and primitive looking. And so this is Colonial Homestead by Royal something that I can't see because it's kind of hidden in the back stamp design itself. So I will, I'm sure, be able to research this and I'll put any information I find in the description box below. This big guy was $4.99, which is not cheap, but I really liked it and I was hoping somebody would fall in love with this great scene. I also really like the green colors on this. So we'll see how it does. Okay, I'll show you this piece next. This is a beautiful blue and white bowl. It's a really nice size. I like the design in this very much. And this is called Pavilion, and it's an authentic reproduction. Can you be authentic and a reproduction? Is that not an oxymoron? I'm just saying. Authentic reproduction of 18th century Chinese porcelain circa 1770 from the Privali collection, and it's signed George Briard. So anyway, here it is. I thought it was very, very pretty, and I thought this was the kind of piece that could really look lovely just as a decorative piece, and it could also look super pretty as a serving bowl. You could do really anything with something like that. So glad to find it. This little bowl I thought was fantastic. I love the pattern happening here. And this is a Wedgwood bowl. Wedgwood Weekday Weekend is what it's called. And this was $3.99. And again, I just thought this was the kind of piece that would look lovely. Whatever you collect, whatever you do, it could be just decor. It could be serviceable on a dining room table. You could really do absolutely any kind of thing with a bowl like this. Again, love the pattern on that. So pretty. Okay, what will I show you now? I know. I picked up 2 plates. These are really so pretty. So 2 plates, but I'll just show you one because the pattern is, the scene on it is the same. This really pretty winter scene with the sled and the old buildings in the background. This is Windsor Wear by Johnson Brothers, and it's called Winter Holiday. And I paid $1.99 each for these because I thought they were absolutely beautiful. Even though it's a winter scene, I think these would look really pretty as Thanksgiving decor and would work right into the Christmas season as well. So I really loved these. Not sure what I'm doing with these, but I thought they were beautiful. I picked up a little collection of copper molds, and they're nice because they have the hangers on them, and some of them were half off, including this pretty one. I guess these are grapes. This was $2.99, but half off. So that I thought was a good price. I really like this rooster. I think this rooster has a great look. He was not half price, $2.99. Half price was the blue sticker. I got this fish for $2.99. I bought this pretty wreath mold. This one was $2.99. Are you sensing a theme here? And then these 2 were also $2.99, but then half off. So some were a deal and some were slightly less of a deal. So these are all going on my eBay store, and I thought they were fun. It'd be fun to have some copper molds. I have not tried to sell those before. I used to collect these actually a long time ago. I had them over my stove in an apartment building long, long ago, before my son was born even. But these are so, so pretty. And whether somebody wants just 1 or 2 as an accent, or they're looking to do a whole little gallery style wall with them, I thought they were really lovely. This one has great detail, especially. I sense this one might be the most valuable of the group, although I could be mistaken. But you know, I loved the fish also and the rooster. There were others, but I thought these were the nicest, and I didn't buy all of them because I don't know how they're gonna sell. So I figured let's just take kind of a sampling and see how it goes. And if it's successful, I'll pick up more on my adventures. And if not, then this will have been a worthwhile experiment with not that much money invested. I picked up this beautiful glass bowl. Now this is a sad friend, and I knew this was a sad friend. So this guy has like little chips around the rim. It's not in perfect condition. They wanted $1.99 for it, and I couldn't buy it because I can't resell it. And the woman said, oh, we're gonna have to throw this one away. What a shame, it's so pretty. So I was like, oh, is we take $1 for it and I'm just gonna keep it. And she said yes. So this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this little piece. Isn't that gorgeous? I guess it's etched. That would be my thinking, although I'm not sure. I have not had a piece quite like this before, but I thought it was absolutely beautiful. So let me show you the rim so you can see. I don't know if you're seeing the problems here. Oh, here you can see this one. There's little chips here, little chips there. I mean, this guy was not treated kindly at the Goodwill would be my guess. Or in fairness to Goodwill, maybe it was already like this and that's why somebody donated it. But I thought this was precious and I'm keeping it. So yeah, oh, it's so cute. I can't even deal with how cute this piece is. So I am actually really excited. No, it's not etched, it's painted. What am I saying? Get your act together, lady. This is definitely painted. It's painted. I think we've now established that it's painted. Let's move on with our lives. Yeah, good piece though, right? Love. By the way, the gentleman who needed to pick up his stuff just came, so I was mistaken. And so now I think we only have 2 more people that need to pick up. No, 3. Somebody's coming Thursday, 2 people are coming Saturday, and we have 1 thing to mail, which I agreed to only because it's clothing, and clothing is a no-brainer, so I didn't mind shipping that. All right, but back to my haul. So I picked up this great riding helmet. I thought this was great. This is like a velvet material and has this strap. Can you see the cute little kind of squished bow? There it is on the back. And it has a label inside that's really pretty cool that says Somerset Hunt Cap. Let me see if I can show you that. It's not coming up well. Let's see if I can move things around a little better. Here we go. Maybe you can see that. There we go. So I thought this was adorable. I know a lot of viewers of this channel also watch New England Fine Living, which is a great channel. And the content creator of that channel, Linda, has done a Christmas tree with a hunting theme, and she has used a hunting cap as her topper, which is so much fun. It's so original, something I would never have thought of. But she does that, and then her ornaments are all hunting themed. So little foxes and horses and riders and little horns and all the things you associate with like an old English hunting scene. So I don't know if someone will pick this up and do something like that with it. If they want it for some other kind of decor, if they want to actually use this, I don't know, but it will be on my eBay store. So if somebody's interested, they will find it there. And then I picked up 2 books. Now, it's funny that I picked up 2 books because lately I have absolutely no time to read, but I like to think that someday I will have time to read. So I picked up 2 books that someday I'll read. One is called Art. Oh, did I tell you the price? I don't think I told you the price of the hat. $4.99. Okay. Back to the books. This one is Art Lover. It's a biography of Peggy Guggenheim. So I thought that was really interesting. This was $2.99. Of course, the price tag is right over her face, which is not at all dignified for poor Peggy Guggenheim, who I guess was not poor. Probably don't use the word poor and Guggenheim together, right? But I thought this would be interesting. So someday when life calms down a little bit, I would love to read this book. I also bought this great book called The Highland Clans. And one of the reasons why I bought this book is because on my father's side, my father's side is very Scottish. And our last name is actually after a well-known established clan. And we have our own tartan, and I actually have one, just a blanket. With our pattern on it. Our last name, my last name was and is now with a hyphen, Lindsay. And so it's the Lindsay clan. I want to find you the page because I was excited. Okay, there was just someone at the door. Aren't you so glad you watch this relaxing channel? Some people say to me that they find my channel so relaxing, and I always think, are you watching the right channel? Because I It's really super chaotic here. We have dogs barking and tap dancing, doorbells ringing, the lawnmowers in the background. Sometimes Eric is sawing things. I don't know. It's a lot. But I was about to show you why I bought this book and the Lindsay clan. So I'm going to shift the camera so I can show you the page. Here it is. It's the Lindsay clan, and there's the little insignia. Really kind of fun to be able to read about this. I have other books that have this, but I do enjoy it. Here was the stronghold of the Lindsays. How do I knock on the door of these particular ruins and ask for a free room for the night? Surely, as a Lindsay, I should be able to, right? Seems only fair. Anyway, I've never seen quite so much about them. So that's kind of a neat thing. And let me see if I can show you the tartan. Hold on a second while I find that. So here's the tartan in the book. It's very pretty. And then here it is in real life with some cat hair on it as well for extra luck. So I picked this up when I was in Scotland, and I was excited to have this. My dad had one always when I was a kid growing up. I think it had been his father's. But after my dad passed, I don't know what became of it. My stepmother may well still have it. But I thought it was really fun to go to Scotland and to get this blanket. And it's also really fun to read all about it in this book. So kind of a fun little find, a little genealogy study of some sort. And this book has lots of other really fun information as well, so I will enjoy thumbing through this one. The next thing I'm going to show you is simple but elegant. Or is it? Maybe not. It's just this little Delft shoe. It's not that elegant, but it is kind of iconic, right? I've never picked up a Delft shoe before. They're always, when I see them, around $10 or more, and I don't feel $10 or more for it. But this one was only $1.99, and for $1.99, I was willing to go for it. It does seem like the sort of thing I ought to have, being something of a collector of Delft. Licorice is chewing her toy vigorously. So I picked this up just for my own collection. I also bought this really pretty Lenox bowl. I loved the shape of this bowl, and it has lovely gold details. This was a little pricey, I thought, at $4.99, but it still has its original barcode on it. This was made in the USA. So anyway, I thought this was cute, and it came home with me. I absolutely loved this next piece, and I wish it were bleak. It is not. But it's this fabulous shamrock teapot. Love this. It's so pretty. It's got the basket weave pattern. We need to open this guy up and really take a look. So let's do that. Oops. I'm gonna do that while not breaking it. So this, as I said, is not Belique or Royal Terra. I was hoping it would be one of the really good brands. This is a Nantucket home brand. So it's not like a super special maker, but yeah, just made in China. But I thought it was really beautiful. And I thought for anybody who is decorating for St. Patrick's Day, this would be a really fun addition to that decor. So I'm definitely gonna put this on my eBay store. If it doesn't sell, I won't be sad. But yeah, I do intend to sell this one. I thought the pattern on this was beautiful. I found a stack of 8, Iris is getting perilously close to the breakables. I found a stack of 8 plates. These are beautiful. They have this sort of purplish color, which is really nice, and a gorgeous rim. These are Tonquin Royal Staffordshire Dinnerware by Clarice Cliff. I had a beautiful pattern that was designed by Clarice Cliff quite a while back that I had picked up in New Hampshire. Those were so beautiful. This is not as old as that was, but it's also very, very pretty. I thought it was nice that there were 8 of them, and I paid $7.99 for the stack. So of course that works out to be about $1 a plate. Here's the stack. And I thought that was a pretty good price. And I do especially like the color. Let me give you a better look. I think you can see this better now. Isn't this so sweet? I love the rim, especially. These are so pretty. I love the color. It's all working for me. And here is the back stamp. So I thought these were awesome. And they were really good luck because I had gone through all of the aisles and picked out what I wanted. And then I said, you know what, let me backtrack and go through the aisles one more time. These were there. They were not there the time I had gone through it before. It was just meant to be. Okay, I got a great teacup and saucer. I should have shown it to you after we were talking about Scotland because it would have fit in so beautifully. But I bought this beautiful teacup and saucer. I think this is really beautiful. Here is the little saucer. You can see it's got purple thistles. Love this. It's called Scots Emblem Royal Standard Bone China, England. So there is the back stamp. I show you the back stamp every time. I know sometimes it comes up blurry. I actually don't have good enough vision to tell if it's coming up blurry for you or not. I can only tell later when I edit these videos. So if it's coming up blurry, I do apologize. If I notice that, I will try to correct to the extent that I can. Sometimes I can't when I'm editing. But anyway, the point is, this is a beautiful cup and saucer. And look, it even has little thistles inside. Oh, so cute. So I love that. That was $2.99, and that was great because I don't like to pay more than $3 for a cup and saucer. On occasion, I will, but $3, that's really the sweet spot for me. So in a completely opposite move from talking about teacups and saucers and other dainty refined things, I bought this big Jose Cuervo pottery jug from the 1970s. This would go on a very different table from that teacup and saucer, but I thought it had a great look. This just seems so fun. It's got little legs on it, and it says it was made in 1975. Here is the back stamp, if you can see it. We'll try an angle. But yeah, I thought this was really, really fun. So I snagged it. And again, rapidly changing genres. This is a Laura Ashley bowl. So yeah, from teacups and saucers in England to little Jose Cuervo from the 70s to some dainty Laura Ashley with beautiful vegetable portrayals all around the edges. I thought this guy was really, really nice. What a good size. This would be fabulous as a salad bowl or a serving bowl. Hand painted, exclusive to Laura Ashley. So this is a great little piece. This will certainly be on my store. And it's nice, it's very solid and well made, but it's not like crazy heavy the way some bowls can be, which only matters if you're someone who's shipping a lot of stuff like Eric and I are. Eric does the shipping. And right now he's mowing the lawn. Can you hear it? Poor Eric. Okay, enough sympathy for my husband. Here is a great covered jar that I picked up. I like the flowers on this. It's got a great pattern and a great look. And this was made by R.B. Bernarda in Portugal. I not that long ago had some soup bowls or soup mugs and saucers from this same company. They sold right away, which I was so happy about. They really were beautiful. I think this is a really nice piece as well. And this would be great. You could use this in a kitchen. You could use this to store things in a bathroom. This would look really pretty on a dresser. I really don't think you could go wrong with a piece like this. It's very, very versatile. Has a great look about it. Oh, and it was $3.99. Whew, we've gone through a lot, and yet there's more. It's like Christmas. I should go to the orthopedist every day. No, I'm not going to the, don't even go there. I'm not going to the orthopedist every day, no. Okay, but I did find, beautiful plates. Let me show you them. These, I took the plastic off so I could show them to you better. This stack was $4.99, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plates. And I want to show you the details on these. I thought these were stunning. I think maybe this is a crane. And it's, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love the colors, this deep cobalt blue and the kind of metallic paint that they're using on this. I love things with birds on them. This is a great little salad plate. And some of the back stamp is rubbed off. If I can find a better example, I will put a comment below in the comments box. Those are the words I'm looking for, so I can tell you exactly who made this, but I thought this was a beautiful, beautiful plate, and it will be going on my eBay store. We're almost done. How am I going to show you this next thing? I think I'm going to hold it up. Hang on a second. Okay, so I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you. I realize I might be getting a little intense with this next thing I'm going to show you. But friends of Worthington Home, I am hoping you will be with me in this purchase and you will have the same fan appreciation for this piece as I had the minute I saw it. Do you love Schitt's Creek? Oh, it's the best. Love, love Schitt's Creek. I've seen it start to finish every episode at least 3 times, and it might be more like 4. I found this great Christmas mug set with the characters from Schitt's Creek on it in the little holder. It was $4.99, and they have sayings from the characters on the back of it. So my favorite one is Moira, who is down here. Unfortunately, the way this is, the bar is in the way of her face. But Moira saying, "Bebe, it's cold outside." So if you watched Schitt's Creek, you know. And if you haven't watched Schitt's Creek, what are you waiting for? Such a good show. So anyway, I thought this was hysterical. This will go on my eBay store. I'll wait probably till closer to Christmas to put this on. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I absolutely love it. Even the faces are so good. Yeah, I'm a big fan. This thing I don't think was ever used. Oh, it was $12.99 originally. Yeah. I just love this. So it was fun. You're either with me or you're not. I understand. All right, just 2 more things and then the haul is complete. I can't believe I spent, oh, I should tell you, I spent just over $100 on everything. So I did spend some money, but I really like the things I picked up, and I feel like there was some nice variation. Definitely very strong on the porcelains and the breakables for sure. That's what I love. Can't help it. But I did get some other things, some copper pieces, and I'm about to show you some really fun linens that I picked up. So I got this runner that has farm animals on it that are very cute, but that's not why I picked it up. I picked it up because of the back. The back will be so great for the 4th of July. You see it's got sort of stars and stripes in red, white, and blue. So I thought that could be really, really beautiful. I mean, the front is cute too. You know, if you want a farm animal kind of theme in the kitchen or dining room or wherever, but I really loved this. So this runner is gonna go on my eBay store. However, if it doesn't sell, I won't be sad, and I will use the Stars and Stripes section, the backing of it, for 4th of July holiday decor. But if somebody finds it in the meantime and really loves it, that's good too. Okay, and the last thing is for me. This is a tablecloth. Let me see if I can give you a better view of this. It's a nice big guy. Of course, it needs to be washed. I'll take care of that shortly. And can you see this has got holly leaves on it in this kind of off-white cream ivory. You pick the color palette that you like. It's got, yeah, perfect little neutral for my dining room. So I think this will look beautiful in the winter and for Christmas. It has that sort of gross, like talcum powder smell that weird old linens get. So yeah, we need some Tide action happening here, but I really like this. Oh, and I didn't tell you the price. It was only $6.99, which I thought was awesome. And I'm gonna wash the runner as well. The runner was $3.99, but it was a blue, it's not a blue sticker, it's a white sticker, but blue kind of tag. So this was half off at $1.50. So nice deal. Look how settled and quiet the crazy dogs are right now. This is such a rare treat. And I don't know where Destructo cats are right now, but I am not gonna disturb them. So I have to say, I think this was a really excellent haul. Far more stuff was found than any amount I was expecting. I definitely never expect to find this much stuff in just one store, maybe after a whole day of shopping. But this was just one stop. The timing was everything. I got so lucky, and I am excited to be able to put most of this stuff on my eBay store. I wish there was less glare in this space so you could see everything better. But this is the beautiful planter that I bought, and I put it right on my bay window in the dining room. I recently bought some fake flowers and plants that I'm gonna pop in here. I'm gonna show that in another video. I'm really excited to try this out and see if I can't get some color. Licorice is playing with her toy, and I think that might look really pretty, and if the cats pull at it, it will be okay because they can't get sick from chewing leaves or anything like that. So I'm gonna give that a shot very soon. This big, gorgeous tool tray behind it is gonna come up in a future video, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be in a thrifting haul. But I'm really happy with how that came out. I think it looks lovely. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I paid $4.99 for this huge, really pretty planter. I think it's just so great for the fall. I put this beautiful painted glass bowl on my mantelpiece in the parlor, and I think it looks really pretty here next to the souvenir ware and some of the other things I have on display. I may eventually move it somewhere else, but this is where it's gonna live for just now. And I'm really excited because I did some research and now I can share a little bit more about it with you. I've done some research and learned that this little piece is commonly referred to as Mary Gregory glass. This is when white figures, usually children, were painted on clear or colored glass as decoration. Mary Gregory glass was first made around 1870, but it continues to be made in present times. As the story goes, a woman named Mary Gregory used this technique at the Sandwich Glass Works in Boston. But there are conflicting accounts on this. Recent research suggests that it may have been made in Bohemia instead, and it was confirmed through research that Mary Gregory did paint glass, but perhaps not white enamel figures. In 1957, the Westmoreland Glass Company began making Mary Gregory type decorations on glassware in the US. Children standing, not playing, were portrayed after the 1950s. Other countries such as France, England, Switzerland, Italy, Germany, and others also made this kind of glassware. So it seems likely, but not definite, that my little bowl may have been made sometime in the 1950s. By the way, I found this information in Covell's Antique Trader online, and I'll link the resource in my video description in case you want to check it out for yourself. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this epic haul. If you did, please hit like if you liked this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day. I also hope to see you next time. Bye for now.